Hello everyone, welcome to CFA Essential. The purpose of this series is to make your preparation for the CFA exam a bit easier, and it was inspired by the idea of what I wish I knew before studying for the CFA exam. So below is a summary of what covered in CFA Level 1 back in 2022 when I studied for it. Even though it was a bit outdated, but I believe that the core concepts are still valuable and it will give you an overall idea of what will be covered in the CFA Level 1 as well as what you need to prepare for it. So let's get started. So there are 10 topics covered throughout the CFA, which are quantitative methods, economics, financial statement analysis, corporate issuers, equity, fixed income, derivatives, alternative investment, portfolio management, and ethics. So those 10 topics were listed in the CFA Institute website, so it doesn't really give you the details information of what will be covered. I know that it is because year by year they updated the concept within each topics, but I still hope that at the beginning I can know more about details of what will be covered in those topics. So that is the purpose of this video. I will give you more details of what is covered for each topic. First, let's go to the quantitative method. The first one that you will know about is the time value of money. It is the most basic concept in finance, and if you understand it, it would help you a lot in understand how to price different derivatives such as options, futures, and forward contract. The other concepts are related to statistics, will help you understand the data and how to organize, visualize, and analyze them. Also, helps you understand the concept of different models factor at level 2. Hypothesis testing was a new concept to me when I started learning for CFA Level 1. It took me a few times of reading back and forth to really understand it, but if you get the fundamental idea behind it, then it would be easy. I hope that you don't give up on this because this hypothesis testing is hard to understand. The final one is linear regression. This one is important, especially you need to really understand the assumptions, know when those assumptions is violated, because if you understand it, you know that it's not easy to satisfy all of those assumptions to make it valid and valuable for the model. So if you understand the linear regression, it will help you to understand the multiple regression at level 2 as well. The next topic is economics. Economics section will cover the microeconomics, macroeconomics, and the currency exchange rate. You will need to understand how the economy works from the level of a company to level of a country and the interaction between different countries. I highly recommend you follow economics news and explain it based on what you learned. With the microeconomics, it will cover the elasticity, competition, break-even analysis, economies and diseconomies of scale. For macroeconomics, you will learn about aggregated output, demand, supply, business cycles, firm and market structures, monetary and fiscal policy. And for the currency exchange rate and trade, you will learn about international trade and capital flows, currency exchange rate. The next topic is financial statement analysis. This section will help you understand some accounting concepts related to financial statement and some accounting reporting standards, because as a financial analyst, most of the time we will look into a company financial statement to understand and evaluate it. So it's really helpful to understand how the financial statement was made, what are some potential areas for manipulation. This is one of the longest topics to study at level 1. Don't give up on that. It's long, but it's not very hard. It will really help you in financial statement analysis in the future. The topic it will cover, first, you will get an introduction about the financial statement, different accounting standards like the IFRS or GAAP. Second, you will need to understand specifically income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement, different line on those statements like revenue, expense, or assets, equity, liability, different cash flow. Really know and understand what each line on those statements means. The next one is financial analysis technique. You will learn how to calculate those financial ratio. You also know about dew point analysis, credit analysis. You will also understand the financial reporting for specific categories of assets and liability. This will go deep dive into how they usually report different categories on assets and liabilities. If it's like report on the market value or cost value. And the final one is financial reporting quality and application of the financial statement analysis. So it's just an overall. The next topic is corporate issuers. With these sections, it will introduce the concept of ESG, which is the environment, social, and governance of a company, the concept of capital structures, cost of capital. You will learn how to calculate net present value or internal rate of return to evaluate an investment. It will apply the concept of time value of money to calculate. This is not very long reading, and it's not hard. The next one is equity sections. It will introduce the concept of equity, how it is related to the market, as well as how to do equity valuation. Different topics will be such as market organization and structures, market indexes and market efficiency, equity securities, industry analysis, and equity valuation. We will go into more details on equity valuation at level 2. This level 1 will give you a overall introduction. However, if you understand at this level 1, then at level 2 it will be much more easier for you. The next one is fixed income. You will understand the concept of fixed income securities, different elements, who is the issuance, how is trading, and how is funding the financial market. You also learn how to evaluate them. You will learn the concept of different asset-backed security like MBS, ABS, introduction to securitization, how it helps capital market flows, and an introduction to credit analysis. Understand this basic concept will help you a lot at level 2. The next topic is derivatives. At level 1, it will provide you with an introduction of different types of derivatives. Basically, there are 2 types. One is a commitment, which means that you have an obligation to do it. For example, a forward or future contracts. And the other is contingent claim, which means that it will give you the right, but not the obligation to exercise it. So for example, it's option or swaps, etc. You will also be introduced the basic of derivative pricing and valuation. You will learn more details of the different valuation methods at level 2. The next topic is alternative investment, and it just will give you an introduction of different types of alternative investment, provide you with the concept of hedge fund, private capital, and real estate. Even though it is an introduction, it will give you a working knowledge of those different alternative investment. At level 2, you will learn how to invest in real estate and private equity. The next topic is portfolio management. With portfolio management, it will provide you with the concept of course, portfolio management is characteristic, how to plan and construct them depending on each individual situation and preference. It will also introduce some behavioral biases that you encounter when you manage the portfolio, because we all have biases. So to recognize those biases is to make sure that you don't make mistake on the portfolio management. It will also introduce some technical analysis and fintech. So what is fintech? Fintech refers to technological innovation in the design and delivery of financial services, and products include the analysis of large datasets, automated trading and advice. You will also be introduced the concept of big data and machine learning. Right now, machine learning is a big topic. With AI, you will get more information about this machine learning and AI in the level 1. And finally, ethics. Ethics is considered the very important aspect of CFA charter and always consume a large percentage in the CFA exam. It is quite long but quite easy to understand. So best way to learn it is to read through the standards and understand it, what circumstances that you will violate them. They also will have example. So understanding the standards not only help you to pass this exam, but also keep you at a high level standard in the finance industry, which make the CFA a gold standard for the recruiters, right? Even though it is an introduction, it will give you a good understanding overall of the financial market, how to analyze it, how the finance market work. If you already have the background in finance, then all of those topics you probably already learned in your undergrad. You can go through those quickly. But for those who don't have the background in finance, you should spend more time really understand those concepts. It will really help you to go through the CFA Level 2 and CFA Level 3. So that is the end of the video. I hope that you can have a good understanding of what will be covered in CFA Level 1 and what you are getting yourself into. Good luck and see you at level 2. I will create more video about what topics to cover in CFA level 2 and CFA level 3. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.